Hi, welcome to this video in which I will show you how to adjust the average consumption display on your car if it is not showing the correct average consumption. According to my experience, there is always a discrepancy of around 5 to 10%, and of course the display of average consumption is lower than the actual average consumption calculated manually. So this will be valid for all cars, for all Audi cars from say year 2000 onwards, and also for other VAH cars, probably also for some before the year 2000. But anyway, I will show this on the Audi A2. And what do you need for this? Of course, you need a diagnostic tool. I'm using a VCDS because it is easy to use and it works. So first what you need to do is turn the ignition on so that the modules are online. And also other tools, the diagnostic tools should work. Some other tools should work. So let me show you now how to do this in VCDS. Let's go now connect to the car. So the module that it is interested to me now is module 17. This is the instruments, and I just click to it so that it connects. Now it is connecting, and let's see, I'm interested in this adaptation option. We go to adaptation, and if we go here we can see the consumption correction. I will just read this. And as you can see, it is already written 100, 110 because I have already adjusted it, but I will just put back a factory value, which is 100, like this. Okay, and now let's read this. So as you can see, the consumption correction can be adjusted for up to 15%, to lower or to high, to make it lower or higher. So, and according to this, the increments are 1%. But these increments, let me just now put this X, these increments are valid for newer cars. On this my car, if I put here, so if I would like to adjust to make the display higher for 1%, I will try to with 1, and as you can see I get an error. So what I need to do, my car, so Audi A2 accepts only increments of 5. So if I put now here 5, it is accepted. And of course this means that the average fuel consumption display will be higher for 5%. So if it is now 5 liters per 100 kilometers, it will show 5.2 or 5.3, whatever. So since I have already calculated in the fuel consumption display, I think it was the problem was with me around 8%. I will just put in back 10, so 110. That means that the display will show 10% higher average fuel consumption than it is calculated from the computer. And I think that this should be okay. So I'll just put now save, and let's see if it will be accepted. Yes, it is accepted. Let's verify. And as you can see, it is accepted 110. So if I would like to lower the average fuel consumption display, not the actual consumption, I will put, for example, 95, 90 or 85. So in the maximum possible adjustment is 15% from 100. So I will just leave it here at 10, 110. So this means that the average fuel consumption display will be higher for 10%. And as you can not you can see, but on my car it shows 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers, so it was calculating 10% more. On newer cars, when you change the average fuel consumption display, you can see the change immediately because it changes immediately. So for example, now it would show 6 liters per 100 kilometers, but on my car this is not possible. So it will now calculate from this point forward, it will calculate the higher average fuel consumption. Now, also one important remark regarding how you calculate the discrepancy between actual and display. If you do this in only with one fuel tank, you will have a problem because there are different fueling machines. Then there is you sometimes stop before, sometimes a little bit later. So this discrepancy, because there is just a small amount of fuel, can be quite high, even 5–10%. So if you will be calculating and adjusting every fuel tank, you will have a problem. You will be just chasing for the actual fuel consumption, average fuel consumption. So I definitely suggest that you calculate the average fuel consumption over longer period of distance, or over longer distance. So for example 3–4,000 kilometers, because this will, even if there will be smaller discrepancy when you are refueling, it will be just a little part, small part of the actual refueling quantity. So calculate the real average fuel consumption over longer period of kilometers, over longer distance, and then adjust, and then verify again. For example, after 5,000 kilometers, if it is okay, perfect. If not, then just adjust a little bit, and you should have the correct average fuel consumption display. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video helped. Drive safe, and of course smile while you drive, because driving is always fun, especially if you drive Audi A2. Bye.